Hi, my name's David Gould from the Vandoren studio in New York City. I'm here with Alexa Tarantino to discuss her new project. How are you, Alexa?
Hi, David. I'm well, thank you. How are you?
Fine, thank you. It's exciting to be able to talk about this new project that you came up with. It's called Express Jazz Vocabulary, right? Or Vocab.
Yes, exactly. And I have it modeled here for us on my iPad. I'm going green, so I don't have a ton of paper around. But yeah, I basically started this series on Instagram posting videos of some jazz vocabulary and then decided to put it all out in the format of an ebook for people who were looking for more material.
Excellent. So this one is about 2-5-1. Can you explain what that is, please?
Absolutely. So for all of us, playing Western music, the 5-1 progression is, I think, what we hear the most in a lot of music, whether it's pop, rock, R&B, classical, jazz. And then in jazz, the 2-5-1 is really the predominant chord progression that we're dealing with. It's an embellishment of that 5-1 movement that we're also used to hearing. And so in our repertoire, whether it's the Great American Songbook, jazz standards, original compositions by some of our favorite jazz musicians, we need to know how to navigate the 2-5-1s, not only when we're just listening to music and understanding how a song goes, but when we're creating and improvising. So it's really important to have just a huge toolbox of material to pull from when we're trying to create on that chord progression.
Excellent. So how do we use your method book, your ebook?
So the idea is that I curated these pieces of vocabulary with different concepts in mind, whether somebody's looking to learn how to use a certain alteration like a sharp 11, a flat 9, a sharp 9, or whether someone's just maybe starting out and trying to figure out what is a bebop scale, how can I get some more bebop language going in my playing. So I've curated essentially eight concepts of vocabulary, and each of these little concepts has a beginner, an intermediate, and an advanced link to it. So the student or the reader would see, okay, this concept is being placed in a beginner format, and that seems a little more digestible pretty quick, and you can kind of catch on to it. And then if you're a beginner player and you're saying to yourself, I want to take this to the next level, how do I make this sound like what I hear my friends playing or what I hear my teacher playing? It gives you a clear example of how you can embellish it and how you can push yourself to that next level. And similarly, if you find yourself at that intermediate level, there's an advanced version as well. And so as I'm writing the intermediate and the advanced pieces of vocabulary, based on the beginner, I might add more ornamentation, different rhythms, more fluid phrases of 16th notes, things that I think a lot of people would listen to and say, oh, well, how does he or she do that? How are they doing that? And so the idea is to make it very sort of digestible and accessible for people who are listening to jazz records and watching people on Instagram and YouTube. They can say, oh, okay, that's how they got there. That's what that is. So it doesn't sound like it's just out of nowhere.
Excellent. That's really great. Where do we get this great resource?
So Express Jazz Vocab is available on my website, alexatarantino.com, just on the shop page on the top right corner. And I'm currently working on volume 2, so that will be out soon. Yeah.
Terrific. That's awesome. Well, thanks for taking a minute to do this with us, and I hope everybody checks this out, and I look forward to seeing it myself.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much, David. Thank you, Vandoren, for all of the love and support. Just grateful to be a part of the family. And for anybody who's interested on checking out the actual videos, they're on my Instagram, which is @AlexaTarantino. So you'll see me on various Instagram reels with my Vandoren setup demonstrating some of the material.
Wonderful. Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye.